Hard to believe that 3 weeks ago on this Thursday night, 21 days ago, these two teams were playing their first head-to-head matchup of the season, and by conclusion of tonight's game, the season will be 40% complete. And then by this upcoming weekend, half the season will be played. As we welcome you to another presentation of Lacrosse on Baby Blue Memories, brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo. Tonight, the 3 and 4 Kahnawake Hunters invade the Howard Darwin Centennial Arena to take on the defending national champions, 7-0 Nepean Knights. And a big yawagoa to Martin Roy, who has allowed us to work hand in hand together. Brandon Bordeaux for Baby Blue Memories on the microphone, and Marquez on the camera. Nepean in white with black and yellow trim play from our right to left. Dylan Young in nets. Kahnawake Nicholas in goal for the Hunters. Kahnawake left to right. Wearing maroon with black and white trim, and we are underway. Nepean in control as James Donnelly scoops it up. Third meeting between these two teams this year. Nepean winning both games 11-1 and 14-2. Back come the Knights. Quick opportunity here, and that shot's not on. That was Cameron York with the opportunity. Knights retain possession. Second chance opportunity, shot clock down to 10. Aston fires, not on, and that will bounce back into Nepean territory. Young comes out the plate, shot clock down to 4. Young Hail Marys this one, and that'll go into the opposite corner. Shot clock violation. Good start for the Hunters. And what we've noticed here in the first two games is Nepean really loves to press. They love to make you have to try to make decisions when you're on offense. Connor Gorman, one-on-one, driving, gets a pick, spin around, comes in, he's knocked in, and he scores! Connor Gorman. A spin around gets to the tip of the crease and bounces one by Young. Good start for the Hunters, 1-0 Kahnawake here under a minute in. 53 seconds actually in. Good spin move by Gorman as he cuts through. Good little split of this pick and roll. And he takes this right to the house. Hunters strike first. Kick to the near side, and this is Nepean coming up with it, but the Hunters come back, and Owen Rice takes it away. Billy Dodonna back after serving a 4-game suspension. Hunters bring it into Nepean territory. Reese Glover Kirby kicks one out. High pick by Ethan Drake, kicked out to the near side. Kahnawake looking to reset. Shot clock down to 1. They're going to have to fire it off. And that'll be a shot clock violation against the Hunters. Nepean ball. 18:28 left to go in the first period. Kahnawake 1, Nepean no score. Back come the Knights. Nolan Downey whipping one down low. Skipped across to the far side. Got an ISO. Good help defense by Jimerson on the slide. Shot clock down to 11. There's a shot that comes in. Stick save. Nicholas. Knights get a second chance. There's another ISO, and we got a penalty coming up. They isolate on the weak side. 4 Knights are on the near side, 1 on the far side, and as a result, it's just a blow-by on the left side as Nolan Downey drove to the net and was held up in the process. Power play Knights. And Billy Dodonna is going to get the gate here for holding. We hit there each and every single Sunday. You can find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. They're a proud sponsor of this penalty kill. Knights getting the game's first power play. Down by 1. There's a feed across, and the shot whistled wide. Rebound picked up by the Hunters off the hop. And it's kicked out. Got as far as center, retrieved by Nepean. Good work by the Knights. They work it near side. Charlie Hurtner lifting one up high for Nick Peltier, captain of the Knights. York. Peltier picks her up. Slides it over. Aston fires. Shoulder save made by Nicholas, and he's got the rebound. And Nicholas gets it over. Kobe Lahash accelerating to center. Has to get over the restraining line. Kahnawake never crossed, and they didn't cross. That is a bad thing for them. Shot clock, or a 10-second call against the Hunters, who still have to kill off 1 minute of Nepean power play time. Peltier decides not to catch this pass. Instead, it's returned near side for Sam Perrin. Donnelly. Perrin has a lane to the goal. He scores. Power play goal, and this game's tied up at 1 with 16:44 left to go in the first. Well, the Hunters do a good job in the initial part of the penalty kill, but then Perrin drives in. This is just a blow-by up high, and when you lose one guy and you're already down by 1, chances are a good opportunity would be coming up for the offensive team, and that's exactly what happened here. Off the draw, stick save made. And here comes Gorman. Back on the near side. This is his strong side. Gorman fakes to the middle, drifting back to his right. Gorman threw it out in front. There's a chance in tight, save made, and a rebound deflects up in the air. And back comes Nepean on a transition opportunity. Breakaway! Stick save! A rebound! Nicholas got twice. Daibo handcuffed by the pass, and Nepean forces the turnover. And Daibo knocks it away. And the Hunters scoop it up. And back comes Kahnawake into Nepean territory. Played up top. Skipped over. Side near, shoots, pass, save, and a rebound. Hits the mesh. Fresh 30 coming up for the visitors. 1-1 tie with 15:39 left to go here in the first. Now Kahnawake in possession. Shot clock down to 20. Pass in front. Knocked away from Deer. Picked up off the hop by the Hunters. Hebert shoots, and that bouncer won't hit the target. A rebound. Stays in play. Hunters pick it up. Owen Rice shoots one wide of the goal. Drake picks it up off the hawk. He's got 6 seconds to shoot. Quadruple teamed. And he loses his balance. Back comes Nepean. And into Kahnawake territory they go. On the far side. Over 5 gone by here in the first. Quick stick attempt. Good shutdown by Nicholas. Kobe Lahash coming out. Lahash getting into Nepean territory. Waits for help, and he's slammed into the boards. Ball drips behind. You see a massive humanity over there. And that'll be scooped up as Henderson couldn't grab it. Back comes Nepean into Kahnawake territory. 14:30 left to go in the first. Knights 1, Hunters 1. And now the Knights will settle things down. Peltier slides it over. Aston one-on-one with Lahash. Kobe knocks it free. And the Hunters come up with it. Wesley Morris breaking into Nepean territory. He's by himself. And he lost it. Rice trying to find the handle. Daibo there as well, but the Knights, well, at least I thought they were going to come up with it. 10 seconds to shoot. And Nepean's got it. Mikael Waugh waits for help, and he'll shuffle it off. Isaac Willis coming in, he shoots. That is stopped, and a rebound goes out. Fresh 30 Knights with 13:37 left to go in the first. Despite the lopsided 2 scores, the Hunters have hung in at least through a first period in 2 games. They lost 11-1 here on opening night, but it was 2-1 Nepean after the first. They lost 14-2 last week, but it was 2-0 after the first. Kahnawake has a look. There's a shot. Goal! And the Hunters take the lead. Tristan LeBlanc fires one short side past Young, and the visitors go up by a score of 2-1 here. And again, that's one thing that Kahnawake has done well on their shots tonight is they're getting traffic to the net. They're getting bodies in front, trying to obstruct the view of Dylan Young as much as possible. And Kahnawake back in front, 2-1 with 13:15 left here in the first. So Rice and Lasenba taking the draws. And this is Henderson coming up with the ball for Kahnawake. Gorman. Back up high for the Hunters. Feed out in front, side deer, and he can't grab the ball. 10 seconds to go, he picks it up, whips it out. Gorman fires, pad save made, and a rebound deflected in front of the house, and this is the Knights who come up with it. Henderson pursuing the Nepean attacker, Kajic, and this is Nepean's Peltier on the far side. Aston on the near side. Nepean getting a fifth guy onto the floor, 10 seconds to shoot. Back up high. Nepean's gonna have to get one off here. Shot clock down to 1, and that does not hit the net. Shot clock violation, Nepean, Hunter's ball. Long bomb over the head of Hebert, and it lands on goal, and Young will start the breakout for Nepean. Nolan Downey near side. Near side. Tylen Daibo against Willis, and now they switch. Up high, Parral through a screen, and that's blocked. Stays in play. Parrott gets by, and he whistles it wide. And the Hunters will scoop it up. Billy Donana whips it out. Tristan LeBlanc. Far side. Daibo in front. The pass misses Drake. Stays in play. LeBlanc's got it with 17 to shoot. Tristan LeBlanc fighting out of a screen. Plays it up high. Gorman whips one, not on. A rebound. Stays in play. Hunter's got it with 8 seconds to shoot. Owen Rice, a long bomb. Watadaibo has to fire it, and his shot was blocked en route. That'll go into the far corner. Shot clock violation on the Hunters, Nepean ball. 11 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first. Kahnawake 2, Nepean 1. And here come the Knights in the middle. Back to the near side, out in front. Nice play, they score! Charlie Hertner on the finish. That's a tic-tac-toe play. And Hertner on the tip of the crease deposits one in. And Nepean has leveled the score again. It's 2-2. This is a good play by Nepean. It's a semi-transition opportunity, and then Hertner gets free in front, catches it. He knows that he has Nicholas moving to his right, and he's able to put it in over the top of the left shoulder. Tie game here, 2-2. So, Lasenba. And Nepean's got it. James Donnelly. Back up high. Isaac Willis. Here's a pass out in front. That's deflected away. Jimerson in close quarters. Henderson knocks it free, and Kahnawake's got it. And the Hunters get up to center court. Ball taken away, and look out, it's a partial break for Nepean here. Owen Rice knocks it back into his own zone. Shot clock down to 7. Rice. Hunter's got to get a Hail Mary. Gorman. And that shot's not going to be on. I don't think you could really expect a 110-foot Hail Mary to hit the net more often than not. 9:48 left to go in the first. Knights 2, Hunters 2. Near side, Perra. Down low, there's a defensive breakdown, and Nicholas answers the bell. Kobe Lahash slows it up, and he gets it over. Feed over to Hebert. He comes right in. Leung answers the bell. And Nepean now starts up in their own zone. Tie game here 2-2 with 9 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first. On the near side, Nolan Downey. Floating up high is Hertner. Pass across, and that shot is rifled wide. Picked up by the Hunters. Reese Clever Kirby trying to split a double. And Nepean comes up with the Lucy. Fresh 30 Knights. Back up high. Aston fires. Save and a rebound. Nicholas scoops it up. Reese Clever Kirby. Being pressured heavily by Perra. Reese fires one across. Rice dropped the ball. Owen kicks it free, and it's intercepted by Nepean. Owen Willis. Near side. Caught by Gasparetti. And Gasparetti drops it off, and he'll go for a change. 8:13 left to play in the first. Nepean 2, Kahnawake 2. Aston being pressured. Pass up high. Here's an open look, and a stick save made by Nicholas. 8 minutes left to go in period 1. Hunters 2, Knights 2. One-handed into the Nepean territory. Hebert whips it down low. LeBlanc around the screen. LeBlanc working his way to his right. Fires, shoulder save Young, and he's got it. And now the Knights look to start out. 7:30 left to go in period 1. Nepean 2, Kahnawake 2. Peltier down low. Sam Perra drifting. Has a look, and that cannon is knocked away. And the rebound controlled by the Hunters. That's fed over to the middle. Gorman has Willis in a one-on-one. Gorman can't get by Willis. Shot clock down to 10. Now there's a switch. Gorman near side has a step. Gorman kicks it out. There's a shot off of a Nepean stick. Gorman, and that bouncer is stopped. Drake can't get it, and it's Gasparetti who's on the Lucy. And Joe Gasparetti into Kahnawake territory. He'll put on the brakes and deal off to Isaac Willis. Willis, far side. There's a move and an opportunity in top shoulder. St. Nicholas. Ball knocked off the stick of Daibo. He rams Aston into the boards. But Nepean's got 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Peltier on the left side of the goal. Fed across. Here's a shot through traffic, and that's stopped. And Henderson can't scoop it up. Here's Kahnawake coming up with it. Ty Tuax, and that pass is intercepted. Side here couldn't handle the pass. There's a shot off the iron. Cyan Henderson there. Look out, a dangerous pass at center, and Hebert pays the price. Nepean forcing a turnover, and the Knights defense starting to step things up here in the latter stages of period 1. 5:30 left to go here in the first. Nepean 2, Kahnawake 2. Knights in white, Hunters in maroon. Willis, Isaac Willis, over to Perra. Far side, comes out in front. Perra got free. Big stop, Nicholas, as he challenged him. Second chance opportunity, Knights. Played out in front, that pass deflected away. Here's a shot fake. Peltier drives, patted away. And back on the Hunters. Getting up the center. And this is Connor Gorman. Gorman along the wall, kicks it out to LeBlanc, Tristan LeBlanc. And he stuck it out. The pass is deflected en route. Owen Rice trying to find it. Shot clock down to 3. Rice sticks it out. LeBlanc has to fire. Save. Gorman kicking it free to the house. Nepean's got it. And Owen Willis will go for a run here around Daibo. And it's played back out the center for for James Donnelly. And now Aston on the near side. 4:20 left to go in the first. Knights 2, Hunters 2. Aston shoots, and that shot's not on. And that'll hit the ceiling. And Bill Dodonna's by him lonesome, waiting for fresh troops to come on. Move to the goal. Open look, and that shot is blocked on route. That hits the mesh. Fresh 30, Kahnawake. Side here. Sticks it across. Shot through traffic, hits the post. And that'll also hit the mesh. Side here on the far side. Kicks it out. Bork. Spin around. Out in front, Watadaibo tied up. And Nepean comes up with it. 3:25 left to go in the first. Nepean 2, Kahnawake 2. Donnelly behind the net. Wow, what is going on here? Whoa, what a save in tight. Defensive lapse, though, for the Hunters. Henderson shoots, and that's not on. Rebound picked up. Rice a shot in tight, save made. And a rebound kicked out back towards the restraining line. Owen Rice jams it free. Henderson there as well. And Owen comes up with it. Fresh 30, Kahnawake. Hunters looking to get reorganized here. On the fly, 20 seconds to shoot. Gorman cutting to the middle. Far side for Drake. Ethan puts on the brakes. Gets a pick. Shot. And that is stopped by Young, and he's got it somewhere in his equipment. And the Knights will break out. 2:27 left to go in the first. Nepean 2, Kahnawake 2. Hertner skips it across. Shot attempt is not on. Here's a chance in tight. They score. Hertner from the house. A broken play from point blank range. Charlie Hertner scores low. And the Knights take the lead 3-2 with 2:14 left to go here in the first. Well, initially this chance is dropped. James Donnelly trying to let one go, drops the ball but scoops it up and in one motion feeds Hertner. Charlie Hertner right in the center of the goal at the house area, standing still, point blank range, tough chance for Nicholas to try and stop, and Nepeans has their first lead of the night here, 3-2. And that's Hertner's second of the game. That comes Nick Peltier. Slid across. Peltier a shot, not on. Still 5 seconds on the shot clock. Big save in tight. There was some room on that short side after the fake. 100 seconds to go in the first. Nepean has the ball. Fresh 30 Knights. Skipped across. Spin move. Chance. Score. And I believe that will be Cameron York who gets the goal. And that'll put the Knights up 4-2 with 1:33 left to go in the first. Nepean this past weekend, they had their Toronto road trip, the first Greater Toronto area road trip, and they passed two big tests. 16-6 at Orangeville. Here's a chance, save made. 16-6 at Orangeville, 10-3 at the Green Gales. So they beat the other two divisional champions from last season and the two prohibitive favorites in their respective divisions this year. Gorman driving. He's held up. Penalty coming up to Nepean as we've got 64 seconds left in the first. First power play of the game for the Hunters is coming up, and this power play, of course, is brought to you by the Find the Queen at Mohawk Super Bingo. It's available each and every single day on the floor at the bingo, and the draws are held every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. on Zoom. So first power play for Kahnawake, it'll be Gorman out there. This could be a crucial power play as we're in the final minute of play of this first. LeBlanc to Gorman. Gorman fires, no. Rebound, Gorman picked it up. LeBlanc's got it here, near side. Up high, that pass is deflected. Drake taken out of the play. Shot clock down to 8. Gorman being pressured by Willis, and Willis, that'll be a push on the back. Fresh 30 Hunters. Seven-second differential between the game and shot clock. LeBlanc, near side. Gorman. LeBlanc. Drake. Tristan LeBlanc. Gorman. Shot fake, driving to the goal. Backhander, and that is on. Good save by Young. Young to Willis, and he can't handle it. We've got an injured Hunter on the floor. Connor Gorman slow to get up. It looks like he'll be fine as he walks back to the Kahnawake bench. And there will be a face-off with 12.7 seconds left to go here in the first. 1 minute, 8 seconds left, so if the Hunters don't score in the last 12.7 of this first, they will start the second with a 55-second power play. So Owen Rice and Nathan Lasenba descend to the floor. And that is one towards the Knights' end, and Willis has it for Nepean. And he actually doesn't have to worry about the 10-second call. He'll just dump it in, and that will take us to the end of the first period. And at the end of 20 here at Howard Darwin Arena, the Nepean Knights lead the Kahnawake Hunters by a count of 4-2. We are coming back with period 2. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Howard Darwin Arena for the second period play. Martin Roy on the camera, Brandon Bordeaux on the microphone. Nepean Knights, Kahnawake Hunters. Nepean up 4-2 in the first two meetings these two teams have had. This is where the second period has really been where the Knights have been able to separate themselves from the Hunters. First game of the year, Nepean was up 2-1 after one. Second game of the year, Nepean was up 2-0 after the first. Competitive, both of those games surely, in the early stages. York, fadeaway shot, right on, and Reese Glover Kirby controls for the Hunters. Gingerly makes his way up the center. Paddleford. LeBlanc and Paddleford. Hunters still got 5 seconds to kill. Or on a power play, sorry. Nepean was killing a penalty. Penalty's over. Paddleford shot. Save made. A rebound. Squeezed by Nepean, and the Knights will pick her up. Play up ahead for Connor Knock. In transition. Shoulder save made in tight. Kobe Lahash. Jimerson. And now Lahash picks it back up for the Hunters. Whips it near side. Shot clock down to 15. Owen Rice waiting for recruits to come off the bench. And now the Hunters have their full 5. 10 seconds to shoot. Owen a shot blocked in front. Nepean controls. And look out, another transition opportunity. Played out in front. There's a chance in tight. And they squeeze it in. Nolan Downey with barely room between the left pad of Nicholas and the far post, and the near post is able to squeeze it through. And the Knights have to lead the 5-2 with 18-16 left to go in the second. Maybe he was going against the grain. That's not necessarily a popular place to shoot it from as you're fading away and going to your right, but no one's going to ask how. They're going to ask how much. Connor Gorman scoops it up for the Hunters. Gorman double team, sent it out to Paddleford. Paddleford against Owen Willis, spinning, and he scores! Paddleford Short side is able to squeeze one through, and the Hunters stop the 4-0 Nepean run, and that makes it 4-3. Or 5-3, sorry. 17:59 to go in the second. Nate Battleford makes this a 2-goal game. Ball knocked into Kahnawake territory. Henderson not able to scoop it up. Penalty coming up. Or no penalty, sorry. It was just a fresh shot clock indicator from the official. Nate Battleford gets the goal. Connor Gorman gets the lone assist on the third Hunters goal. We got a penalty coming up here to the Hunters, and I believe it's a high stick. Yep. High sticking the call, and I believe Kobe Lahash will go to the sin bin. Hey, don't forget, folks, Kahnawake Mohawk Super Bingo. Offering a Find the Queen. You can pick up your tickets each and every single day on the floor, and also the draw every single Sunday. Ty Tuwak's actually going to the sin bin for the Hunters. Nepean 1-for-1 on the power play. This PP going back to work. Peltier. York. Out in front. Good stop, Nicholas. Knights get a second chance. Peltier. Far side, and that is picked back up. Knights pick it up. Peltier. Out in front, here's a chance, off the far side post. Fresh 30 to Nepean. Peltier. There's a chance, big save by Nicholas. Whip to the near side. Billy Dodonna getting into Nepean territory. Dodonna slides it over, and Owen Rice lost his balance. Had it knocked away. Owen's got it again. On his weak side. Shot clock down to 7. Owen has to get a shot away. He does. Off of it. Oh, this is going to save the possession. He sent a Nepean player in the back, and the Hunters get a fresh 30. Battleford. Oh, sorry, this is Gorman. Lagging time off the clock. Battleford. Got a penalty coming up to the Knights. And some pushing and shoving. Mikael Waugh and Owen Rice. And I believe Waugh's the guilty party here, so that'll make it 4-on-4 with 15:59 left to go in the second. It's a slash on Waugh, so 4-on-4 for 32 ticks. Hunters trailing the Knights 5-3. Gorman. Near far side for Battleford. Nate Battleford. Spins, lost his balance. Tried to kick it out to Gorman. And the pass is intercepted. And here comes the Nepean. Breakaway opportunity. And they score! Kajic slides it in. And it's 6-3 Nepean with 12 seconds left in the 4-on-4. 15:39 to go in the second frame. Well, Battleford loses his balance. Ball squirts free. And it's just a foot race with a head start for Kajic, and he makes no mistake, making it 6-3 Knights. Push on the back, fresh 30 Kahnawake. And it's Reese Glover Kirby. Dumping one off. Kajic with the goal. And now the Hunters have a power play. Abbreviated. Henderson. Battleford. And now Gorman up high. Gorman. Battleford. Him and Gorman switching places. Gorman spins in. Gorman, short side, that stop. And a rebound. Nepean scoops it up. And scored free. Hunters pick it up. First 30 Kahnawake. Owen Rice on the near side. He sends it up high for Gorman. He gets the return feed. Gorman fires, and that misses. A rebound in tight, and that's knocked away from Paddleford by Willis. He's tied up. And it's Kahnawake coming up with it. Paddleford, no. That comes Nepean. 24 seconds left in the abbreviated Hunters power play. 6-3 Knights on top. Three second differential shot and penalty clock. That'll be a shot clock violation against the Knights with 3 ticks to go in the Hunters power play. Wesley Morris. Taken away or stripped. Henderson can't get it. This is a breakaway opportunity. Isaac in alone, and he's done it again. Jacob Isaac's got his second goal in a row, and he scores in a very similar way as to the first time he got it. 7-3 Nepean. .47 to go in the second. This is the largest lead of the night for the Knights. That was hard to spew out. Largest lead of the night for the Knights. Owen Rice using that wooden stick, he won it. And he'll dish it off to Henderson. And he's going to have to go to the bench as his helmet was knocked loose. Henderson fires, makes it far side. A rebound, Gorman. 9 seconds to shoot. Henderson. Backhand feed off of a Knights stick. Shot clock violation, Kahnawake Nepean ball. And that's deflected by Side Deer, kept in by the Knights. McLeod. On the far side, the Knights come in. They got 3 lefties out there. Or 3 righties, sorry. York. Aston. Fires. Stick save. And a rebound, Kahnawake Nicholas. For Kobe Lahash. Kobe gets across center. Fakes the handoff. Kobe skips it across for Side Deer. 5 seconds to shoot. Henderson, he's going to have to pull the trigger. Lets it go. Chest save made and no rebound given up, most importantly, by Young. 12:20 to go in the second period. Knights 7, Hunters 3. Far side. Hard pick. Backdoor play, and that hits the post. On the far side. Comes out in front. Open look. Just a big stop. And Henderson is on the loosey. Mark Henderson into Nepean territory. He's also back from a suspension. Owen Rice fires a bouncer. Save made. A head-man pass. Knocked down. McLeod skips it across. Stopped and tight. And now Kahnawake looks to break out. Wheeled over, Gorman facing a double team. They pin him against the glass. Rugby scrum in front of the Hunters bench. 5 seconds to shoot. And that pass will land on net. That comes the P. A 4-on-0 for the Knights. And there is a finish by Sam Perrant. 8-3. And this is now the largest lead of the night for Nepean. Timeout. Called by the Hunters. The Knights are on a 4-1 run in this period, and going back to the first, it is a 7-1 scoring spurt for Nepean. They were down 2-1, and now they're up by 5 goals, 8-3. Oh, Kahnawake is going to be back here tomorrow. They won't be here, but they will be in the area. They'll visit Gloucester on Friday, and they're off this weekend. As for Nepean, the Knights, 7-0 this year. They'll visit Akwesasne on Tuesday. The last time those two teams played, Nepean prevailed in overtime. That's out of nowhere to go up. And next Friday, Nepean will host Gloucester at 8 p.m. And that's a goal for Sam Perrant. By the way, it's his birthday today, 21. His last year playing junior. Hunter's missing a couple of regulars as well tonight. Suggle Rice, their leading scorer, out. Colby Dobbins out. Cayman Daibo out. Putting up a good fight here against Nepean, but they are the defending national champs. Skip pass in front. There's a cannon that was fired over the top of the goal wide. Coming into Nepean territory, Jimerson giving pursuit. Young knocks it back to center. Shot clock was reset. I don't think the Hunters ever had possession though. Skip to the near side. York in the front. Willis. Back up high. Willis, shoulder save. This one is a reset for sure. Peltier's on it for Nepean. Peltier walking in. Sticks it out. Far side. There's the look in front of the goal. Not on. And the rebound, Kobe Lahash knocked it free. Peltier skips it to Willis. Shot clock down to 10. Willis fires, not on. And a rebound over the head of Lahash, back up to center 4 seconds to go. And that is rifled wide of the intended target, Peltier, and now the Hunters come back. Reese Glover-Kirby takes the handoff, and now he gets it over to the far side. Shot clock's not ticking. Paddleford. Back up high for Henderson. Henderson forced outside. Henderson to side here. Well, shot clock's not going. And now it'll work. What happens is when there is a violation is the Knights have a breakaway here. Good save, Nicholas. But what happens is when the shot clock does reach 0 and you reset, it doesn't automatically go like you're used to. So they had to actually push the button to unpause it. It automatically pauses as soon as it goes down to 0. Chesney, take it from a guy that's did the 30 clock for 7 years. Owen Rice around a screen, his shot off of a player and back into the far side. Gorman off the back of the net, does not hit the goal. Shot clock violation against the Hunters. 8:30 left to go here in the second period. And back on the Knights. Near side. Donnelly skips it across. Herbert. No. One of the Knights are injured. Here's a look at the finish. Boy, one of the Knights slow to get up. But it's rifled in by, I believe, Nolan Downey. And that makes it 9-3 Nepean. And we're going to have a goaltending change for the Hunters. Kahnawake Nicholas is coming out and Casey Lahash is coming in. So the rookie will come in to play goal for the Hunters. 9-3 Knights with 8:06 left to go. Oh, we got a penalty coming up to the Hunters. And that is a slash. Owen Rice is going to go here. It's Willis, I believe, Owen Willis, who's down, and the officials are going to discuss things here. And he will be ejected from the game. And they will discuss things over in front of the penalty box. Nothing up on the board yet. 7:57 left to go. So it's 9-3, Nepean going to work on a power play. The big question is for how long? The official having a word with Hunters head coach Garrett Cree. And that is an ejection. So I'm assuming this will be 5 minutes. Five-minute major to Owen Rice and a game ejection, game misconduct. Here's a shot, save made. So Nepean resets. They can score 2 goals on this power play. The gentleman in the penalty box will have to serve the full 5. Feet up high, there's a chance, save made. Reese Glover Kirby. Casey Lahash is in. And 2-on-1. It's a 5-minute major for slashing. And the Knights reload here on the power play. Near side. Pelletier. Skips it across. And that misses and will go out of play with 6:56 to go. First minute gone by in the 5-minute major. Bill Dodonna accelerates into Nepean territory. Dodonna, that would have been over and back anyway, but the ball missed him. And Nepean ball. Now the Knights reload on the man advantage. Pelletier. Slid across. Comes in front, good stop. Fresh 30 Nepean. Got a penalty coming up. There's a shot, save made, and illegal cross check coming up to, I believe, Billy Dodonna. So a 5-on-3 for the Knights. They're going to have a guy probably hang out at center. So make it a 4-on-3 plus a guy basically playing center field here. And they're going to have Lasenba, it looks like, play center. Illegal cross check on the Hunters. Back up high. Peltier. Quick stick in tight, they score. The ball gets through. That makes it 10-3 Knights. With 6:04 to go in the second. And Nepean is on a 9-1 run. So I believe that's going to be 1 goal off the major. 1 goal off the major. The ruling is that whatever made it a shorthanded or a power play situation is what comes off first, and obviously you're allowed to score 2 goals on the major. So Cameron York gets the goal. Peltier. Skip back up high. Pass back door, and York not able to handle it. Donnelly not able to handle it. Peltier across. In tight, good save, and it stays out. Now Kahnawake has to get it over the 10-second line. Reese Glover Kirby, nice entry into the Nepean territory. Holding his ground. 10 seconds to shoot, and he got it stripped. Squared it free. Hacked. Grease knocks it down. And he'll have to go to the bench. 44 seconds left in the 5-on-3, and then Dodonna will be released. Peltier. In tight, shoulder save. As Hertner denied. Back on the Hunters. 20 ticks to go. Paddleford's got to get over. He does. Paddleford. Ball squirts free. And Nepean controls. And the Knights bring it back into Kahnawake territory. It's now a 5-on-4 as Bill Dodonna's out. So the Knights can score 1 more goal off the major. And then we'll be back to full strength. Well, actually even strength, because the player would still have to stay in the sin bin. Peltier sticks it over, out in front. Good stop. And the Hunters corral it. Lead pass, and it's Gorman. Gorman out in front. Xavier Haber denied. Nepean scoops it up. 47 ticks left to go. And that's whistled wide. Lahash trying to find the handle. Nepean's got it. Shot clock doesn't reset as he never had control. Perrin fires off the crossbar. Fresh 30 Knights, 22 seconds left to go in the power play. In front, that pass is deflected, comes to the near side. And this is Kobe Lahash coming up with it. Lahash skips it across to the near side. The Donna. And no, he's over now. He's taken away. Drake is out of the box. And it's now a 5-on-5 scenario. Nepean does score 1 goal on that extended power play. And Casey Lahash makes the save here. Ball dropped and Nepean picks it up. Morris not able to handle the skip pass. 2:34 left to go in the second. Peltier, far side. Down low, good feed. And the ball trickles in. It's 11-3 Knights. And Nolan Downey's got his third. Looked like he hit the far post and then just faded into the back of the goal. 11-3 Nepean. Off the jaw, the Hunters control. Reese Glover Kirby coming up to Nepean. Shot clock down. Power play coming up for the Hunters. Power play, of course, brought to you by Find the Queen over at Mohawk Super Bingo. You can win at least $1,000 with draws being held each and every single Sunday on Zoom at 5:30. And of course, your chances to win $3, 3 chances for $5. You can get them at Mohawk Super Bingo. 11-3 Knights, and now the Hunters going to work on the power play, trying to stop a 6-0 Nepean run. And 10-1 run going back to the first period. Sadier and Henderson. Gorman. Henderson fires it across. And that pass goes between two Kahnawake and Arnu. Gorman can't handle it. And Nepean's got it. Liam McLeod puts on the brakes. Henderson against McLeod, and Henderson knocks it free. McLeod goes sprawling down, and Mark Henderson scoops it up. Up ahead to Jimerson. 1:08 left. Actually, the game clock and penalty clock are the same. They both now into the final minute. There's a drop on a rebound, hits a stick. Henderson has it. Henderson, 6 seconds to shoot. They got a shot. That's stopped by Young. Henderson scoops it up. Henderson outside for side Deere. Deere gets a bouncer on, but that doesn't hit the goal. And it'll deflect back into Casey Lahash's end, where the Kahnawake tender will play it up. Bill Dodonna, 8 seconds to shoot. Mark Henderson, 5 seconds to go. He shoots, that one misses. And the Knights corral it. 15 seconds to go in the period. Vincent Roy against Kobe Lahash. Bounces off of him. Oh, and the ball goes in. Peltier with 1.6 to go finds a way through. And that'll make it 12-3. And that will take us to the end of period 2. The P goes on an 8-1 run in that period. It's an 11-1 run going back to the first, and they lead at 12-3 after 2. Here comes Nepean with possession. Skip the cross. 11-10 to go. Nepean 16, Kahnawake 3. There's a shot, not on. Picked back up by the Knights. 5 seconds to shoot, and that's fired wide. The ball will bounce back into Nepean territory, and that's a shot clock violation on the Knights.
Switch battery, stay close. The camera mic gonna pick you up.
And the ball bounces in to Nepean territory. Scooped up by Henderson. Henderson with a pass over the head of side here. Lands on goal. We'll count that as a shot. And Dibo trying to force the turnover, really did. Retrieved by Nepean. Herron. Into Hunter's territory. Santana gets the return feed, and that shot is blocked on out. 3 seconds to go. Near side, and that shot will not come in time. That's a violation. Fans to the Knights would like to thank you for attending tonight's game. To invite you back this Saturday as we host the Kahnawake Thunder right here. The Hunters scoop it up. Henderson. Far side. That skip pass is out of reach, and the Nepean Knights pick it up and pass it down the floor. Nolan Downey, he's got 4G, sends one up high. Bertner puts on the brakes, kicks it out to Downey. Back over to Ashley. Ashley drifted to his left. Ashley drives to the goal, shot, no. And a rebound, knocked down, and the Hunters come up with the issue.
Connect again. Reconnect. Seems to be okay.
And here is Paddleford. Paddleford. Tristan LeBlanc. Backhands it over to Paddleford on the near side. Paddleford spin around, a stop in traffic, catch stop made. Shot clock coming up for the Hunters. There's a rugby scrum in the corner to the left of Young, and that's taken back by Nepean, and Gasparetti has an opportunity here. Joe Gasparetti save Lahash. And Casey deals it to Henderson. Henderson up high, and that's knocked down and intercepted at center by the Knights. Liam McLeod. And Cameron York has the ball. York far side along the wall. Skip pass across. There's a cranker, pad save Casey, and the Hunters pick it up on the Lucy. And Gorman can't handle it. And Nepean will get a fresh 30 here. 7:55 to play. Hunters in Gloucester tomorrow night at Earl Armstrong Arena. We'll have that for you. Game time starts at 8 p.m. Up high. Quick stick, and that's a good stop by Casey Lahash. And the rookie who actually started the season opener here played magnificently in nets, I should add, in that game. Gorman, triple teamed, and he skips it out. LeBlanc fires, stick save made by Young. And Owen Willis catches this one. Peltier at center. 7:05 left to go here in the third. There's a feed up high. Donnelly, shot, save Casey, and Lahash scoops up that Lucy and picks it up in his crease. Casey Lahash bounces one up to Henderson. Henderson into the Nepean territory. Henderson draws a penalty. Henderson has a look, a backhander, save made, and slashing is coming up to Nepean. So the Hunters will go to work on power play number 4. They are 0 for 3 up to this point. Don't forget, tomorrow night in Gloucester at Earl Armstrong Arena, a mere 25-minute drive away here from Howard Darwin. The Hunters and Gloucester Griffins will go at it in game 2 of their head-to-heads this year. Gloucester winning the first one 12-7, but both teams are very much different from where they were last meeting. Gorman, side ear, swings it across. Back up to Gorman. He fires, stick save made, and the Knights are on it. Knocked away. Knights do re-pick it up. Wata Daibo with the steal. Daibo in, and he hits the post. That hits the ceiling. Hunter's ball, good effort by Wata Daibo, and Garrett Cree will call a timeout here with 6:04 left to go in the third. And if you're new to the channel, please give both of our channels a like and subscribe. Just gotta say, very grateful for Martin Waugh from the Nepean Knights. A little easier to do just the play-by-play alone instead of having to do camera. And of course, Martin's channel is attached in the link in the description, so why not pay him a visit? He's got himself some great content as well, and both his cameraman extraordinaire techniques and my skills on the mic have combined to bring you tonight's broadcast here at Howard Darwin Arena. And this is the third of 5 meetings, so we're going to see Martin another 2 more times before the playoffs. Hunters in 7th place right now in the Eastern Conference. All 4 teams in the Far East Division are in playoff spots. Akwesasne coming up short against Gloucester last night at a nowhere to go, a 14-7. So they are 4-3 or 5-3. Gloucester 4-4. The Hunters 3-4, but this will be their 3rd loss of the year to the Knights. They are 3-2 against everyone else, not named Nepean. Tristan LeBlanc swings it over. Paddleford's pass is deflected, and here is a breakaway. Kaisik get alone, and that's Casey Lahash stoning him. Home run pass settled in by Henderson, and he swings it near side for Gorman. Shot clock down to 22. Hunters get reset here. Gorman, and that shot is blocked. It bounces up high for Tristan LeBlanc. LeBlanc, no look to Gorman. Gorman fires, and he rifles it over the top of the goal. And back comes Nepean into Kahnawake territory. They settle things down. Mikael Waugh took a shot, and he'll go back to the bench. 30 seconds to go in the Hunters power play. 5 minutes to go in the contest. And Nolan Downey will take a little time off the clock. 5 seconds to shoot. And he'll just one-hand it into the Hunter zone. Shot clock violation, Nepean. Hunter's ball. There's a wild pass that'll bounce into Nepean territory. Right on to Dylan Young. Back to full strength. The man's out of the box. And the pass handcuffs McLeod. Or Hopkins, sorry. Hopkins. Not able to get the return feed. Ball behind the net. Shot clock down to 10. Ethan Hopkins stays or goes to the bench now. Donnelly will just rifle it into the far corner. Shot clock violation, Nepean. Henderson for Paddleford. Nate Paddleford around the screen. And he is knocked out hard. And holding his ankle, and he is down, and this does not look good for Paddleford. Tried to cut inside, and at this mark, you might want to turn your way away, folks. This did not look pretty. We're going to take a pause for the cause. Back to the action here. Nate Paddleford was helped off the floor. And we're hoping that he's all right. And we may not get an update for you as there's 3:40 left to play, but Paddleford was taken off. He limped back to the bench, did have some assistance. Back to the action on the floor, 3:30 to go. Nepean 16, Kahnawake 3. Skipped across to the far side. Here's Herber, and he missed it. Parent retrieves it, and he'll dump it into the corner. Shot clock violation, Nepean. And Kobe Lahash will come back out for Kahnawake. Here's Henderson. Mark Henderson. Skipping one over. Henderson. Moving pick. Moving pick. Nepean ball. 2:56 left to go. As you can hear the fans, it's a very easy job being a referee in the OLA Junior B League. Hopefully the sarcasm back home was noted. Nepean in possession on the far side with 2:40 to go. Peltier. Shot clock down to 7. Lets one go. Pad save made. Man on. Kobe Lahash with the screen. And Morris gets up the center, and he'll deal it to Henderson. Mark Henderson down the floor on his strong side, which is the far side. Now he comes back to his weak side. One of the Knights lost their balance. Shot clock down to 7. Henderson skips it across. Gorman has to fire it, and the pass handcuffs Haybear, goes into the corner. Shot clock violation against the Hunters, and that will give it back to Nepean as we're under the 2-minute mark here. Don't forget, join us tomorrow night on Baby Boo Memories on YouTube. We'll be streaming live at 8 o'clock. Kahnawake Hunters, Gloucester Griffins. Two teams that are in a 3-way scramble for second place in the Far East Division. Akwesasne 5-3, Gloucester 4-4, and the Hunters will drop the 3-5 here. And there's a goal scored by Perron as the shot clock expires. He rips it far corner past the left pad of Lahash, and that'll make it 17-3. Well, there's a partial screen here too. There's no way that Lahash picks it up until it's too late. And Sam Parent, as the shot clock's expiring, just wants to throw one in, but he threw one on. And it's picked back up by Nepean with 80 seconds left to go. And here comes Peltier. Far side. Game clock going down to the final minute. That's shoved into the corner. Gorman picks it up, and then we'll be in the last 60 seconds of play here at Howard Darwin. Here's Sideer on the far side. And we have an interference call on the Hunters, and that'll give it back to Nepean with 44.4 seconds left to go. And the Knights will get to 8-0 with a looming showdown coming up, I believe, next Tuesday at the Nowhere to Go Arena against the Akwesasne Thunder. The last time these two teams played, that was a classic in which the Knights prevailed 6-5 in overtime over the Thunder. If you remember game 1 of their playoff series last year, that was a barn burner in which the Knights prevailed in overtime as well. 5 seconds to do. Jimerson fakes a shot, and he's not going to let it go. That's going to do it here. The Nepean Knights prevail by a final count of 17-3, and Nepean gets to 8-0 on the year. The Hunters drop to 3-5. And we're going to be back tomorrow night on the regular YouTube channel, streaming at 8 p.m. The Hunters will visit the Gloucester Griffins tomorrow night. Your final score here at Howard Darwin Arena, the Nepean Knights 17, the Kahnawake Hunters 3. On aimerait remercier donc beaucoup à M. Martin Roy des Knights de Nepean. Merci, Mr. Roy. À la prochaine, mon ami. Your final score again, Knights 17, Hunters 3. For Baby Blue Memories and for Lax 4 Productions, I'm Brandon Bordeaux. Onagiwahi.